All right, fans, here we go. The final piece of the puzzle. Sixth and final game. Final 12 weekend, St. John, New Brunswick TD Station. Thanks for tuning in from Fundy, from St. George, from Fredericton, from wherever you are in the province. I'm Dave Tingley. Last game of what's been a fantastic weekend of basketball. The final 12 here. NBIAA championships, and history could be made tonight. École Sainte-Anne Castor fighting to become the first francophone school to be crowned provincial basketball champions by the NBIAA. Fundy Mariners, the first seed, trying to flout some history and bring home a championship for their school. Going to start for a three from the wing, and that's what École Sainte-Anne does better than anybody else at this level in the province, is shoot the three in AA. And the roll goes for Josh Kinney from the wing. The first crooked numbers on the board here in the boys AA final. Cantero, out there bothering Tom Lacroix. Drive baseline and a finish. Pretty stuff there from Thomas Lacroix. So Charlie Craig out top now, screen roll. He's gonna pull a three. Front rims it, no good. Rebound there by Charles Denis. That's gonna be another, no, good fake. And the drive and the rejection from Denis. Big erasure. Pardon me, that was Kinney on the rejection. Excuse me, Josh Kinney. And another three from the corner, this time Noah Boudreau. Short. And Aiden Jones now running the top of this zone offense against a 2-3 of the Castor. Faking a drive, and Quintero pulls up and misses, but the rebound run down there in the corner. Jack Levitt keeps it alive. He gets it inside, little turnaround. Push shot is good for Levitt. 4-2 here early for Fundy Middle and High School. I'm just gonna go Fundy. Mariner Nation, as they call themselves up here in the stands. There's another three. 0 for so far for École Sainte-Anne from distance. Here comes Aiden Jones. Drive and a finish off his own miss, no. And the third effort still can't go inside for Craig. Charlie Craig sticks with it. Fourth effort gets it to go. Oh, and a nice move baseline and the kiss off the glass. Noah Boudreau missed a couple threes. He decided to take it to the glass. An attempted trap in the corner, and École Sainte-Anne, mission accomplished. Didn't turn the ball over, but turned the arrow in their direction. Charlie Craig gonna key it in now for Fundy. Quintero now trying to squeeze through and does. What a difficult scoop shot. Going against the defense of Charles Denis inside, and a turnover there from École Sainte-Anne. So a couple of nervous moments here early for École Sainte-Anne. Missed some threes and turning the ball over, but good fake there. Oh, and a nice look inside, but behind Levitt there was the look from Charlie Craig. Right idea, but if he'd have let him a little bit, probably would have had a layup. Levitt now cutting straight down the middle of the key, not there, but he pops out. Gets it up to Craig. Craig now a little slit pass. Pretty to the lefty, Kinney. Bangs it home, 10-4. Mariners. That was a gorgeous play from the Mariners early. Inside out for École Sainte-Anne. Another missed three. This time from Joel Claire. Quintero on the push, pulls it back out. Jones, skip pass, 3, no. Rebounded from Boudreau off the Craig miss. Good attack of the closeout there. Oh, pretty stuff from Thomas Lacroix, the grade 11. Lots of veteran leadership on both sides here for Fundy and Ecole Sainte-Anne. Lacroix, grade 11. A lot of the key performers for Ecole Sainte-Anne have another year ahead of them. They got some grade 12s on the roster. Only one of them, though, is a starter. Checking in is Michael Murphy for ESA as Boudreau hits the bench. And a nice little dump pass from Cantero to Levitt on the finish. Joel Claire keeps the dribble alive. Finds Murphy. Murphy, ooh boy, that's had to be steps, and it was. Yeah, that was your second pivot foot, Michael, that you're looking down at. So nerves early, and again this pattern, one side jumping out to a big first quarter lead. Oh boy, that almost was a turnover. Cantero made stuff happen, and then he pulls up at the foul line and bangs it through. At the last second, Aiden Jones, he was up in the air, was able to slip that pass through to Cantero. And ESA not accomplishing much with those high traps out top. Boy, look at the closeout there from Charlie Craig. Quintero now gets 2 feet in the paint, kick out. Lefty 3 from Kinney is short. Run down by ESA. Murphy pulls it back to Lacroix. Now a 3 from the corner, no good. ESA can't get anything going from the 3-point line. But they are getting success going to the glass. That is Eric Desaulnier attacking the paint from the wing and scoring. 14-7 now. Soft jumper there. Rims out for Craig, and then they beat Fundy down the floor. Desaulnier again on the lay-in from the feed from Claire. And first timeout is actually the Fundy Mariners. Jumped out to a big lead, a little push back here from the Castar. And Jordy Doak wants to talk it over. So this is the matchup that everybody was hoping for on the AA side. Well, not the rivals, Carleton North and the other rivals in the AA division, I'm sure, but most of the fans wanted. This is 1 against 2. These guys have been the 2 best teams all year. From what I hear, I have not seen these 2 teams play, but they got size and skill and shooting, and this is gonna be a fun one, and everybody said it's a toss-up. The general consensus was the team to make shots is gonna win, and if it's the Castar, they are deep. They got 10 guys that can shoot, so I'm told. They haven't made a 3 yet, but they've made a nice little run to get back in it. Back in it. It's the first quarter, Dave. You're let's not be over dramatic here. But we've got some all-stars in this game. Fritz Cantero, Charlie Craig from the Fundy High side, and Thomas Lacroix from Ecole Sainte-Anne. 3 of the 5 all-stars. There's one of them, Cantero. Penetrate kick. Side rims the 3. Does Aiden Jones. Oh boy, that was lucky. Through the hands of Jones, and then it was lucky for ESA, and then a lucky break for Fundy as that little floater was missed. The attack from Kinney, or Levitt, pardon me. The kick out, lefty three from Kinney that time is short. The push. Charles Denis gets into the paint. Can't finish, but he's going to go to the line. Now, sub's going to come in for Fundy. Charles Bagley. And Johnny Craig. A grade 9 kid. I'm guessing the brother of Charlie Craig, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm just going to go on the limb and guess. First free throw is good for Denis. 6'8", center, grade 11. Man. Soft touch for a 6'8". And the lead is 3. And this trapping defense has not done much for ESA, but they're sticking with it. Oh boy, nice feed from Cantero to his backcourt mate Jones. Lead back to 5. The penetration, boy, didn't look for his shot when he got in there. Did Claire, just kicked it back out. Oh boy, and a turnover. Sam Gaudette not on the same page. Sainte-Anne over there, and that's a turnover right back at the high post. Cantero, how about that finish? Putting the little guy in the high post against the zone, letting him go to work. Penetrating that. English on that one. Was everything. Baseline cut to Sainte-Anne. Can't get free, pardon me, that's Gaudette. He's got a throw one up against the buzzer. Side rim, still no threes for this prolific three-point shooting squad of École Sainte-Anne. One of the reasons they're stuck 7 here against the Mariners. Baseline goes the younger Craig, turns it over. Sainte-Anne sinks, picks it off. Cross-court pass to Denis. Denis spins. Oh, should have put one up, but didn't hear the whistle in time. He's trying to get it back out to Sam Gaudette. And so Gaudette's gonna walk out of bounds and key it in here for the cast-off. Stuck 7, 2:42 remaining first quarter. AA boys final. Good read there from Jones. If you're gonna get that ball in bounds, play's designed to go one way, you wanna fake a pass the other. Finds himself by himself after a couple of spins. Did Claire, but he missed. Gaudette wasn't able to corral that rebound. Now Cantero going to work, and he's gonna get a foul on the big guy, Denis. Probing off the bounce is Cantero. Love his game already. Noah Boudreau back, and Simon Lozier into the game for the first time for École Sainte-Anne. Cantero swings it around, off the bounce. Cantero gets it back from Bagley, and now a 3 from the wing. No good from Craig. 2:10 on the clock. Clock running, first quarter. AA boys final. Here from TD Station. Oh, well corralled there from Boudreau. Boudreau now throwing up a 3, no good. Still no threes made for École Sainte-Anne. Craig on the rebound. And the push from Jones, a little bit out of control, but gained control. Found Craig for a turnaround, no good. Rebound from Murphy. And École Sainte-Anne not prolific scoring-wise here in the first quarter, only 11 points on the board, but again, team that's down, it's not the defense the problem. We've seen this over and over again this weekend. They just can't score, but my goodness, Murphy pulled a rabbit out of his hat there, spinning and scoring on the banker. floater there comes up short. But look at the save from Johnny Craig. Ball made its way to Bagley. Bagley's going to the line for 2 free throws. Lucas Hayes now into the game for École Sainte-Anne. And 10 players now have hit the floor for École Sainte-Anne in the first quarter. Bagley rims out with his first free throw. Grade 12 kid. Playing his last game for the Mariners. Rims out on the second, but there's a rebound from Craig. Back to Bagley. Bagley out to Jones. Back rims the 3. Rebounded by the younger Craig into the older Craig. Down it goes. Charlie. After good work from Johnny. Murphy now on the attack. Comes up short. Rebounded by Bagley. And then fouled by Murphy. Only the 4th foul on ESA, so no shots yet. The next one, if it happens, would put the Mariners on the line. Mariners have only committed 2 fouls in this first quarter. ESA like a stop and a score here to end this quarter. They almost get the stop, but wrestled back. Jones wrestled it, but look at the pressure up top from Murphy. Now they finally get the turnover they deserve, and they get a foul out of it too. Cantero diving on that loose ball, took out the legs of Simon Lozier. So Sam Godet initiates the offense for Castor. A long 3, questionable shot there from Noah Boudreau with that much time on the clock. And inside it goes to Charles Bagley from Cantero. The lead is 9, 5 seconds on the clock. Now they're gonna have to get up a 3 against the clock. No good, short from Michael Murphy. And these Mariners are gonna go into the first quarter break with a 9-point lead, 22-13. And the story of that first quarter is the play of Cantero on one end, that probing, that driving, that putting pressure on the defense of École Sainte-Anne, but École Sainte-Anne on their end not able to make a single 3. So really, again, we've had this pattern. First quarters, double-digit or near double-digit leads from one team. And I've said it 3 times this week, and I'll say it for a 4th game. Yeah, it's not great for ESA, but it could be worse. Missed every shot you've taken from 3-point range. And it feels like Fundy played a pretty good first quarter, and they're only question mark up 9. So certainly a long way to go, and we've seen not 1, not 2, but 3 19-point comebacks this weekend. At least 19-point comebacks. St. Malachi's girls got up big, and then were able to withstand a little bit of a push from Harrison Trimble. The St. Max guys got up big and gave up all of their 19-point lead in 1 quarter, the 3rd to KV. The AAA final, Southern Vic girls up big on Harvey. Harvey 19 down at the half as well, came all the way back to win. John Caldwell boys in the single A final, led from start to finish against Sam Desham. And again, St. Stephen down big to Ross A. Netherwood, came all the way back and snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. So this is actually the good position to be in if you're an École Sainte-Anne fan, given the weekend that we've had. So keying in things to start this quarter, Noah Boudreau. Joël Claire running things up top for the Castor. It's all the way to the paint, 2-foot stop, can't get it to go. in there fighting was Denis, but it was one on five, and Cantero came out with it. Again, putting pressure on the defense, getting it back to Craig. Craig, the right-hand drive, the kiss off the glass, it's good. Charlie Craig enjoying a really good first half for the Mariners, and the lead is now double figures. An attack of the closeout, nicely done. Pretty stuff from Noah Boudreau. He found Charles Denis. Denis couldn't get it to go, got his own rebound. Didn't finish again, but Boudreau on the follow, and he's gonna go to the line for 2 free throws. Jack Levitt back in for Johnny Craig for the Mariners. Up and good on the first. So it's Lacroix, Boudreau, Denis, Desaulniers, and Claire, the 5 for the Castor. And it's Craig, Jones, Cantero. Almost a turnover, Bagley. And there's the 5th. Oh, Levitt not able to finish, gets his own rebound. Going back up for one more. And there's his fellow grade 12, Bagley coming over. Hey, shot fake that, man. Shot fake them, get him in the air. First free throw good for Jack Levitt. Short on the second one, but fighting for that board are the Mariners, and that ball bounced its way back to Cantero, and Fritz. Clean look and a clean snap of that net. Three-pointer goes through, and Craig, Charlie disrupts that. Backdoor look. Cantero on the pull-up, and it's good. Ooh, it's Fritz Cantero's game so far, and now this lead has swelled to 15. Another 3 from the wing. Still can't go. Off of Denis, out of bounds. Back to the Mariners. And again, the second quarter lead has swelled to 15. And that trap, Mariners are being really patient with it, getting great shots. And Charlie Craig, another mid-range jumper. The lead is 17. Timeout, Castor. And sometimes this is just a miss or make sport, man. And right now, the makes are with the Mariners, and all the misses. ESA, they cannot find the range from 3 to save their lives right now. You can see he's getting input from his players on what they're seeing. Mario Vautour over there coaching his guys. The second trip to this game in Ecole Sainte-Anne's history. 5 years ago, they were defeated by Tantramar Regional High School in this final. So a return trip for ESA. Mariners getting a big hand as they return to the floor. So we'll see what adjustments Coach Vautour makes out of this timeout. You can't adjust making shots, so I'm not sure what he's going to have up his sleeve, but his guys just aren't making anything right now. They've gotten open shots, haven't gotten in, turned the ball over a little bit. They've had a trouble containing Cantero off the bounce, that's for sure. Come up short on that one, and ripped away by Levitt. Denis left it out there for him, and Levitt just took it away. Again, they've got Montero operating out of that high post. Love that spot for him. He can just catch that ball at the high post and be creative. find cutters, make offense for himself. That's a risky pass. It made it, though. Good step. That's going to be a 24-second violation. Well done. Jones was patient. Thought he had a lane, but Denis closed it off, blocked it out of bounds, and that is a shot clock violation. Baseline jumper, no, long. There's Denis on the rebound, though. Into the lane. Again, can't get it to go. Boudreau on the miss after Desaulniers missed the initial one. All good shots. And there's Cantero. Yeah, a little overpassing there from the Mariners. Cantero found Jones. Probably should have gone up with it from about 12. Would have been a pretty makeable little banker from the 45, but he decided to try to get it back inside. No good. See if what the Castor can get going. That's going to be an illegal screen, and it was. They are running something specifically for Lacroix to pop up and have a three. And Claire is wondering what he did to earn it. I didn't see it. I didn't have a good look at it. But he must not have been stationary. And Taro, look at that cut and find. And almost finished. No, can't finish, but Levitt grabs the rebound, gets it back. Bagley finds himself wide open from three and strokes it. Charles Bagley with 5 off the bench for the Mariners, and the lead is now 20. They still can't get one to go. Claire got in the middle of the key, in and out. And there's Denis again, keeping things alive at the rim. So Fundy Middle and High School, they are a one-time champion in this game. They won this championship out of COVID 2 years ago for Carlton North. Stepped up and won last year. So no Woodstock, no Carlton North. Those are typically the teams you expect here, but going against type. Fundy running a really solid program. Lots of grade 12s. Cantero, though, a grade 11. And Johnny Craig, a grade 9. So the cupboard's not bare next year, but they lose a lot of talent. ESA, we talked about. Lots of grade 12s, only really one grade 12 starter, though. So certainly the cupboard not bare in École Sainte-Anne. They'll be a challenger again next year, but they want this year to be their year. But they are having trouble cleaning up the glass. Bagley in there, and Craig throwing their weight around, keeping the ball alive. École Sainte-Anne not able to move them out of there. Gadet checks back in for Claire. Oh, good deflection, but it deflects right to Craig. Craig fights it back to Bagley. Still 9 on the clock. Cantero, no, that's crooked. Way left. A good rebound, but there is Craig again on the save. And from the other end of the floor, the referee came flying in. See that foot on the sideline. Jordy Toke wasn't so sure about it, but what a nice little pull up there. But oh boy, just pulled the string on it. Gadet nowhere near. They're getting to good spots and getting good shots, but Taro and Craig, they are teaming up to rip this ESA team apart right now. The lead is 21 as we approach halfway this second quarter. 5:28 clock running. Quintero playing really tough defense up on Murphy. Murphy saying he pushed me out of bounds. This pressure from ESA, not creating any havoc at all for the Mariners. Having their way offensively. Quintero's first poor decision he's made, trying to force that ball through. Good pass. Lacroix can't finish. Craig on the push, and he's going to go to the line for 2 more free throws. How about the half from Charlie Craig? The 2 All-Stars on this Mariners squad, really controlling things these first 15 minutes. 5:06 remaining. This lead could be 23 in a second. And that 3-point mastery that ESA enjoys from distance better start showing up pretty soon. Sainte-Anne attacks. Lacroix going baseline, but he steps out of bounds. And the coaching staff of ESA is not pleased. They are pretty adamant with physicality of the Mariners is getting out of hand. Younger Craig, Johnny back on the floor. Gets it to Charlie. Charlie got it to Quintero. Quintero gets it back from Levin. Sharing is caring right now for the Mariners. Their ball movement is just mystifying ESA. Lacroix doesn't get it on the cut through. Murphy. Sainte-Anne trying to go baseline on Craig. Can't get there. Gets it back for a three. A 3 no good from Gadet. They still haven't made a single 3 in this game as ESA. And man, for the first time, I could count on one hand the number of times that trapping defense of ESA has caused any problems for Fundy. So this really equal matchup that we were expecting. Yeah, it's travel, yeah. And Jordy Dokes, Coach Dokey's nodding his head, yep. Absolutely, too many steps. So 42-17. Whew. All you can hope, if you're a Castar fan right now, you got to hope that somebody, oh my, picked it up way too early out there. Good defense though back by Sainte-Anne. He forced a really tough shot there from Jones. Lacroix trying to get something going. Super physical in there. And Mario Vartura says, finally, you guys make a call on my guy. Mariners are being real physical. That's just, the games have been called this way consistently this weekend. Oh boy, nice defense. Beautiful stuff there from the Mariners. Jack Levitt on the help. Johnny Craig, the initial D, just shut things down. No path to the rim. Oh, and Quintero has it knocked away. Well done there by Eric LeBlanc, the 11th player now on the floor for these Castar in the first half. And another foul now from Fundy High School, their 4th of the quarter. Both teams now will be in bonus on their next foul. And timeout Fundy High School. And they call Sainte-Anne, coaching staff looking up at the board going, what are we gonna do? They are in a tough spot right now. You can't change the entire game plan at 3:07 of the second quarter of the championship game. You do what you do well. You just got to try to instill a little faith in your guys at this point. Look, we know we can play with these guys. We've built ourselves a huge deficit, but we believe in each other. We've played together all year. We've been in tough spots. This is just the toughest of spots that we've been in. Doesn't mean we can't fight back. We just take it possession by possession. Let's win this one. So talk about winning these last 3 minutes. Let's win the last 3 minutes. Let's do what we do. Keep being positive. The law of long numbers means that some of these threes have got to start falling if they're a good three-point shooting team. I mean, the laws of large numbers, pardon me, usually means stuff's going to start going in, but man, this defense of the Mariners is really stifling right now, and there's not a lot of movement here from Nicole Sainte-Anne. Another missed jumper from Eric Desaulnier this time, and off to the races. Craig on the pull-up. Oh my goodness. Charlie Craig. And the all-star for Nicole Sainte-Anne's nowhere to be found so far in this game. Tom Lacroix, that's a nice finish by Noah Boudreau off the schneid. Oh, gets back and picks off that pass as well, and he's gonna push. Lacroix wide open over here, asking for it. Gets it, drives baseline. He's gonna try to finish. No, it's tapped out though. A long two this time is short from Boudreau. As we cross the 2-minute mark, a 25-point lead remains for the Mariners. Look at that pass inside. Kick back out, nice drive. These guys are giving up good shots to get great ones, and it's working out. And they're getting rebounds consistently. Look at that, Jack Levitt ripping it away and putting it home for two more. The lead's 27. Just a clinic so far. Both ends of the floor. Desaulnier, nice drive, but met by Levitt. Gets up in the air, verticality, laws of verticality. Perfect help defense there from Jack Levitt. Back to the Mariners, give and go. Pull up at the free throw line, automatic for Fritz Cantero. Boy, they talked about winning these last 3 minutes at that timeout, and they are getting blown out in these last 3 minutes of the Castor. Nice drive, but cannot finish. Johnny Craig collects that rebound. Off the miss from Boudreau. Johnny Craig up to Cantero. Cantero with a three. Everything going down for these Mariners. They cannot be stopped right now. 51-19. The shooting percentages at the halftime are going to be fascinating. Lacroix can't finish the free throw line jumper. Cantero on the push, and he's going to go to the free throw line for two. And it's just a look of shock on the faces of these Castor right now. Into the game is going to come Jean-Paul Pardon. And now everybody's seen the floor in the first half for École Sainte-Anne, as Coach Vautour tries to find some kind of combination to kickstart things. Nothing's worked. It's been the Cantero and Craig show. I need a nickname. The CNC Basketball Factory? I don't know. It's too old a reference. Also, kind of cheesy, but I'm going to go with it. On the push, Boudreau. Jeez, gets it back out. Pardon on the pull-up, no good. Rebounded by Lacroix. They're going to pop another three. Still nothing from three-point range for ESA this entire first half. 6 seconds on the clock, 52-19, and the Mariners are going to take a gigantic, huge, ridiculous lead into the break. How big is it going to be is the only question. A 3 at the buzzer doesn't go. Not many misses though in this first half for the Mariners. What an unbelievable performance by Fundy Middle and High School. They go into the break up 52-19 over at Cold Sainte-Anne. Just an almost perfect performance by Fundy High School. I don't know what to say, fans. If you're an ESA fan, I'm sorry, but you got to tune in for the second half. Maybe the ultimate comeback to finish this weekend of comebacks. You never know, but it's 33 right now, and it's not looking good for ESA. We'll see you back here in 9.5. Welcome back, fans, for the start of the second half of our final game of Final 12 weekend here at TD Station. NBIAA Championship Basketball Weekend. My name is Dave Tingley. Thanks for joining us here on AO Live the last 2 days. The story of that first half was, yes, CNC Basketball Factory. Is that the nickname I gave them? Fritz Cantero and Charlie Craig. 19 and 6 rebounds and 3 assists for Cantero. 14 and 9 boards for Charlie Craig. Near unstoppable. 8 points, 9 boards for Jack Levitt on his way to a double-double as well. And Noah Boudreau, 6 points. The leader for École Sainte-Anne, who shot 6 for 40 overall and 0 for 12 from 3. Just a miserable performance shooting the ball for École Sainte-Anne at the worst possible time. And there goes Levitt, and one to start the second half for the Mariners. And the onslaught just continues. Second foul on Charles Denis. Boy, Levitt into double figures. He's going to finish with a double-double for sure. There's Cantero missing a 3. Cleared by Denis. Denis, 4 and 4 in the first half. There's an open 3. My goodness, what a relief that is from Noah Boudreau. Whew. The ESA bench, the first shot they've seen go down from the perimeter all night. Just their 7th made shot of the game. It's astonishing, those stats. Levitt from the top of the key. Look at the hustle from Craig. Good box out, though, from Claire. Made it difficult on him. Good pull-up on the baseline. Desaulniers gets it to go. And ESA fans look up and go, well, that's the team we recognize. Where were they in the first half? They run Cantero across several screens to get him open. He just hands it off to Craig, but good defense on the interior there, both Claire and Denis. That's going to be a 3. No. Blocked by Kinney. Good closeout by the long 6'4" center, grade 12, Josh Kinney. Craig, baseline, pull up, no good. Follow, Aiden Jones. The kiss off the glass and the offensive rebound. Jones has 4. To go along with 4 assists. Yep, physical defense there on Boudreau is going to earn Jack Levitt a foul. That's his 2nd. 1 foul each. These teams early in this second half. Wow, almost silent in the first half. Kicks it out for an open 3, in and out. Lacroix, their all-star. Oh, getting into the lane. There's a block, nicely done from Denis. Oh boy, turnover there. Craig steps in and just takes it away. From Claire, missed. Come in tight, and Claire clears the rebound, though. Up to Lacroix. Oh, and a good exchange there from Noah Boudreau and Desaulniers. Missed, and down the floor goes Levitt, laying it in. And the lead swells to 34 again. Popping a 3 from up top, though, is Claire. He looked confident on it. And the lead down to 31. A couple threes already have gone in this half. 3 made field goals, half of what they made the entire first half for ESA. Levitt gets his shot blocked, but gets it back. Now Quintero's just been on fire from that spot. He has missed 1 shot all night. Oh, a nice move up top from Claire. And boy, it's still a tough make. Against most teams, that move by Claire would have set up a wide open shot. Desaulnier had to share it with Boudreau. Boudreau drove straight down the lane, finished and won. So again, this is kind of the team that the ESA fans were hoping to see in the first half. As you watch that move, that's a difficult finish from Boudreau. The kiss off the glass with the left hand. And the lead's now down to 31. So, I mean, you look at these halftime stats and it's heartbreaking for ESA. You know they've shot the ball so well all year. And just to have this game show up on them where they can't throw the ball in the ocean for a whole entire half. And when you shoot 15% and your opponent shoots 53, it's just not going to be possible. Offensive rebounds, 13-5. Total rebounds in the first half, 40-15. They missed 34 shots and only collected 5 offensive rebounds, so that left 27 defensive boards in the first half for Fundy. Aiden Jones was cold in the first half. He was 1 for 6, but his floor game was great. No turnovers, 4 assists. Take away his 1 for 6, and they're shooting, that's a 60% half from Fundy. Missed free throw. And again, Thomas Lacroix, 3 total points, 2 rebounds, 3 fouls in the first half for Lacroix. And he hasn't gotten his game off so far this half either. But Fritz Cantero just, I'm telling you, is that going to be a continuation? We'll see. They're going to get together and discuss it. Yeah, they are. They're going to count it. And it's a good call. Quintero didn't have really legal guard position. I didn't see if you guys put up a replay of that. I'll keep an eye on it if you do. I was watching the referees there. That free throw goes down. 3-point play. 62-31. ESA is winning this half, but they needed to win this quarter by a lot to get back in. Quintero just keeps getting to that spot, and it just looks so easy for him right now. Boudreau looking like he wants to try to generate some offense. They're trying to get some quick hoops. Greg shares it with Levitt. Again, good interior defense there from Mr. Denis. And open 3 from the corner, no good. Tap though. Murphy, good job tapping it to his teammate, gets it back, doesn't want the 3. Gets it to Lacroix, calls for a screen, goes off, pulls up from the free throw line, no good. Still only 1 made field goal by the All-Star Thomas Lacroix. Murphy secures a rebound off a miss. Now he pushes it ahead. There's finally, no, that's Desaulnier filling the lane and laying it in. Quintero now. Another pull-up. Doesn't finish, but guess who? Man, Jack Levitt's been everywhere here in his last game in a Fundy Mariners uniform. He has been really, really super tough. Dubois now checking out. What a struggle for him so far tonight. Let's see, he's at the end of the bench, just kind of ejected a little bit as Levitt gets his first free throw to go. Double-double for him, double-double for Charlie Craig. There's going to be 3 double-doubles in this game for Fundy, all points and rebounds, because Quintero had 6 rebounds in the first half. He's got at least 1 here in the third quarter. Quintero, risky pass, gets away with it, and Boudreau commits a foul on Jones. Charles Bagley going to check back in here momentarily. He had a good first half, 5 points and 4 rebounds. And Levitt gonna have a rest, a well-deserved one. Johnny Craig also back on the floor. Bagley, he's gonna pop a 3 from the wing, in and out. Rebounded by Murphy. There's a kick-ahead pass to Boudreau. Boudreau. That's a nice move. Oh boy, had a left-handed layup. Realizes he should have taken it, yeah. Tried to leave it there for Denis. Did Joel Claire. Get all the way out to Claire. Claire to Desaulniers. Desaulniers. The crossover, nothing there against younger Craig. Claire now, corkscrews inside. They have to get one up against the clock. They can't. 24-second shot clock violation. The Mariners, as efficient and deadly as they've been on the offensive end, they have been an absolute menace defensively. McCastaw had serious trouble. Oh my goodness, he is just automatic tonight. Fritz Cantero. Still 1 missed shot on his evening. It's unbelievable. Trying to keep that alive again is Denis. Bagley, smart play, collects that rebound and then knows he's got somebody on his back, just slows up a little bit, lets them fall over him. New blood onto the floor for ESA. They played all 12 on the roster in the first half. Simon Lozier, Lucas Hayes, Sam Godet checking back in. Desaulniers and Claire, that's the 5. For the Mariners, it's Johnny Craig, Charles Bagley, along with Cantero. Oh my goodness, what a pass. Cantero to Craig, Charlie Craig, and Josh Kinney round out the lineup for Fundy. That's gonna go up, and well it should. They gotta take every opportunity they can to make a 3 right now, but they just can't get anything to go. Sam Godet short. Craig hands it off to Craig number 2. Bagley steps into a free throw. Can't get it to go. They're gonna say that is out off of Simon Lozier. He's confused. He believes that it was off of Johnny Craig, but no can do. Oh, look at that cut from Bagley. Got blocked twice, but he left it there for Johnny Craig, who got it to go. Clever play there from Bagley. Got it blocked twice. Didn't go back up with the third. Left it there for Craig. It's almost out of bounds, and then yes, a steal this time from Charlie Craig. Cantero. Cantero all the way to the glass, laying it in. I mean, if there's such thing as a perfect game in basketball, Fritz Cantero's coming damn close to playing it. Other than his, I think, 2 turnovers. That's going to be an offensive foul, yep. A bad screen there from Sam Gaudette. And you just feel the energy just kind of sucked out of the building here. They started the second half pretty well. They had won the first 5-6 minutes. They've lost the last 3-4 pretty badly. Oh, and a nice leave there for Bagley. Wasn't able to get it to go. Ahead of the pack there is Lucas Hayes. He's going to try to take it all the way. He misses the lay-in. Rebound from Johnny Craig. Up to Charlie. Charlie's going to try to push it. He's going to get it to go. He's going to go to the line for another one. Well, they're discussing it. I'm presuming. Saying it's not on the shot. Saying it's before. Now he's bleeding a little bit. Yep. So, yeah, that's 5 fouls on Ecole Sainte-Anne. So there is going to be a shooter. So they're going to have to sub out Charlie Craig, stop the bleeding. It's a weird call. It certainly looked like it was on the shot. It looked like an and one, but it isn't. And he took some shot. I'm not sure where I guess the foul was. It's a strange call. I don't know where the foul was that's not an and one. Wouldn't have taken much of a continuation for that to be. And one, I don't know. I'm confused, fans. I'm just going to leave it alone. It's been a long day. I'm not going to fight the referees in a 40-point game on a call. So stepping in to take the free throws was Aiden Jones. He knocked down 1 of 2, and the lead is 41. And we're going to have to wait another year, looks like, for a Francophone school to win a banner in the NBIAA. Nice bank shot there from Joel Claire. He started this second half pretty well. Taro. Bagley now on the attack from the 45. He takes a hit, doesn't get a call. Pretty good defense. Saunier over half. Calling for a screen now is Claire. Gets it. Sets his feet. Misses the 3. Rebound to Hayes. Back to Claire. Claire. Attacking from the wing. Nice left-handed effort. Doesn't go from Simon Ozier. Charles Denis in there trying to keep things alive. And he creates another possession for ESA. So now, timeout. 6.2 left, third quarter. ESA calls a timeout. So, oh boy, it always sucks the kind of the oxygen in the building here, a blowout like this. Especially in a game where it was an even matchup and really everybody thought it was going to be a terrific game to end this weekend. And you just feel for the Ecole Sainte-Anne boys. They're a lot better than what they've shown tonight. Everybody's told me, so I haven't seen them play all year, but everybody's told me. And it's not easy. It's not difficult to see. They've shown some moments. They just have struggled so badly shooting the ball. Again, 15% in the first half. They've almost equaled their first half total here in the third quarter. 17. But they've given up 25 more. pardon me, 23 more. So this lead's just extended. They can't put a lid on Fritz Cantero. Charlie Craig joined him in a terrific first half. Craig's been a lot quieter here in the third quarter. It's been more Levitt doing the heavy lifting. They get a fairly easy shot here to end that third quarter from Lucas Hayes. Can't get it to go, just left it short. Story of the night for the Castor. And the yellow and blue came into this building with so many high hopes. And it's kind of just a depressing kind of feeling in here. I think all the fans thought this was going to be tight. The committee certainly thought this was going to be tight, and ESA certainly thought it was going to be tight. Just haven't been able to make a thing. It's a terrible feeling too. I know last year at the small college championships played up in Fredericton, back-to-back games. The Mount Allison Mounties guys team against St. Thomas went something like 2 for 35 or something from 3 in their loss in the semifinals to St. Thomas, and in the finals, the girls team went 1 for 32 or something. So back-to-back games, grand total of 3 for 65 or something from three-point range, and 2 really disappointing losses. And that's familiar. It's a familiar feeling. I'm thinking, just kind of feeling that for ESA. Just picked the wrong night to have a terrible shooting night, and a terribly uncharacteristic shooting night. Everyone said what a good shooting team this is, and if their shots went in, any number of people that have played, the coaches that have played both teams that have seen both teams play, it took an informal poll, and it was about half and half. Half of them took Fundy, half of them took Ecole Sainte-Anne, and everybody said if Ecole Sainte-Anne makes shots, they'll win. They got a deep squad of guys that can make shots, and you just haven't seen anybody be able to consistently make a jumper tonight, and it's just been the death knell. And they haven't been able to control this guy. Oh, he missed a shot, but there's the follow. Johnny Craig can't get it to go. Cleaned up from Charles Denis. Second miss, I think, on the night from Cantero. Trapped down there. Oh, yeah, that was a tough pass. Joel Claire got stuck on the baseline. Jean-Paul Pardon tried to come over and give him a hand. No can do in these Castor in their Raptors-like uniforms. There's Cantero. Yeah, he found him. Look, oh boy, blew the layup, and there's Johnny Craig again. He blows the layup. Uncharacteristic of the Mariners tonight. Feels like they've made everything they've looked at. Look at that shot. Woo. All right, Noah Boudreau. That's a highlight on a tough night. High kiss off the glass. Gets it to go. Shot fake. Doesn't go, but runs down his own miss. Aiden Jones saves to Cantero. Cantero now down into the key, but tried to go up against 5 guys. Dropped a dime though. No, not able to be collected by Craig, but it's going to be a foul on Lacroix, who's back in the game. And really, it's been such a tough night for Thomas, the All-Star. Barely said his name. Hasn't been able to get anything going. Still only 1 made field goal on the night for Tom Lacroix. Meanwhile, Cantero and this guy, Craig, getting whatever they want. Pull up. No good. Claire telling his guys to run. Lacroix. Can't find anybody. Dangerous cross-court pass, makes it. Good fake. Can't get it to go, Ken Boudreau, but he's going to go to the line for 2 more. Almost a couple of really acrobatic makes here from Boudreau to start this 4th quarter. So, 3rd foul on Levitt. Oh yeah, good call. Definitely got his hand in there. Didn't see that contact initially, but well spotted from official Mike Redpath. And 2 for 2 at the line. Eight 18, clock running, 4th quarter. AA final, kind of just a formality here as we play things out. Fundy, Mariners gonna win there. Oh boy, in and out from super deep. Quintero. Oh, and an and 1. Charlie Craig ran down the offensive board, and Josh Kinney making the nice cut. And his teammates set him up on a platter. And Lacroix fouled him. Rebound there from Noah Boudreau. Boudreau gets it back. He wants to go. Boy, can't get it to go in, but kept alive there from Denis. And the 3 from Lacroix. Looks up at the scoreboard like, why did it take so long for me to get going? Quintero, step back, good. Just over, lather, rinse, repeat. For Fritz Quintero. That's gonna be 4 now on Levitt. There's Joel Claire, took it aggressively into the lane. 79-43 now, 7:27 remaining. Oh boy, kicked it out for a 3, gave up a layup. Well, gave up 2 to get 3. Mike Murphy bangs one home from 3-point range. And again, where was that when we needed it? Oh, that's a tough catch. Kenny kept it alive. Oh, beautiful stuff, but the rotation over from Murphy to block that shot. Contentious stuff here late. We had a scoreboard point. Lacroix calming down Murphy. Murphy had some things to say to Levitt on the way by, and Levitt gave him a scoreboard point with good reason. That's all you gotta say if you're a Mariners fan right now. Claire, 2 feet in the key. Nice cut. Lacroix. That's more of the sportsmanship we want to see right there. I like them both. I like the scoreboard point. I like helping a guy up. I gotta say, I'm partial to both. I've done both. There's a time for the scoreboard point. There's time to help a guy up. Lacroix, 1 for 2 at the line. 79-47. 6:49 clock running, 4th quarter. Just a matter of time before we crown the Mariners champs for the 2nd time in 3 years. Craig to Craig, doesn't connect. Stepping in there and breaking things up was Denis. Lacroix, crossover. Denis on the pull-up, good. Well, at least the ESA fans have got something to cheer about here now. They played pretty well here the last 7 minutes or so. The lead's down to 30, but I mean, forget it. Just forget it. Good grief. Get the man. He's sick. Get him some medicine. That is just sick from Quintero. My goodness. Just cutting them up. Fritz. Short from 3 that time from Claire. A little dribble handoff now, Quintero. Oh, he saw something that his partner, yeah, Johnny Craig didn't see. If Johnny had stayed home, that turnover is going to go to Cantero. But that's kind of a shame because, yeah, Craig had a layup if he'd have seen the same thing that Cantero did. Step back three, rainbow short for Boudreaux, and on the attack now, Craig finds younger Craig. And he goes and gets the rebound off the miss by Aiden Jones, and he's gonna go to the line for 2 free throws. So Charlie Craig, a senior. Josh Kinney, a senior. Aiden Jones, a senior. Jack Levitt, a senior. Charles Bagley, a senior. Those guys, significant contributors tonight. And Miguel Cognac, don't want to forget you, Miguel, another senior as well. You like to make special note of the seniors that are graduating from these games. 5 of the 6 massive contributors to the win here. Cantero back next year along with Johnny Craig. That's a nice little twosome to defend the title with. Man, this defense has been terrific. Another shot clock violation. And it's tough to get help from the bench. You got to get your guys used to putting your heads up and looking at that clock. Aiden Jones. Comes Cantero off the curl. Kinney's going to try to go baseline, but gets grabbed by Lacroix. Jones to key in, finds guess who? Oh boy. That almost qualifies as a shocking result of that miss from Cantero. Another miss up top for Charlie Craig. Trying to chase down that board was Johnny Craig, commits a foul. And is that the 4th of the quarter? It is. Bagley gonna check back in for the younger Craig. So 4 fouls on both sides. Everybody's gonna be in the bonus the rest of the way. Boudreaux sharing with Lacroix. Lacroix, only in grade 11. He's gonna be back next year. There's gonna be a storyline for these ESA guys. They're gonna try to get some revenge on Cantero and the Mariners next year. Doesn't go for Charlie Craig. He's struggled with the shot a bit in the second half, but he was so good in the first half when it mattered. Who cares? He's missed some shots here in this second half. He was tremendous. One of 3 double-doubles on the night for his squad. Short from 3 was Boudreaux. Able to collect Lacroix wide right on the jumper. And here comes Cantero. He's going to get to the glass and finish, I guarantee it. Oh, the foul stopped him. But yeah, player of the game, anyone? Almost a perfect game from a point guard. Here's the last of the seniors. Miguel Cognac checking in for Fundy. First one goes down for Cantero. I don't think the PA announcer ever got Miguel Cognac's name from their head coach. The pronunciation worried him when he came in. Lacroix's going to check out with 3:44 left. Not much you could say, just slap hands, and this is going to be a life lesson for the seniors on this team. You got to feel for them. I mean, just a catastrophically bad shooting performance on the wrong night. I mean, it's not just the shooting either. They've had other issues. They haven't been able to defend Quintero. But when the shooting was a struggle early, it just seemed to make everything go downhill. And oh yeah, Fritz is done. Get him out. Cut Fritz. He's missed 2 straight shots. Sainte-Anne on the pull-up, short. It's not just the misses, it's the way they've missed. They've just missed badly on a lot of these shots. Oh yeah, Charlie Craig finish off his night probably pretty soon with that sweet lay-in. I'm sure you'll see other guys pop up off the bench here. Up goes the 3 from the wing, again, wildly long. From Lucas Hayes this time. Guys that are normally good shooters just missing badly. Checking out is Desaulniers. He's a grade 10. You'll see him back here again. So the list of guys that ASA has come back, we've named the grade 12s, but the guys they have coming back, it's an impressive list. They'll be heard from again next year. Almost a turnover, but the ball bounces right to Aiden Jones. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Simon Lozier. Here's the push from Gaudette. He runs right into trouble. Quintero creating that turnover. Hit ahead pass. Lay in. Charlie Craig. The lead is back to 40. 89-49. Quintero on the steal. And yeah, a little frustration there from Boudreau. You don't like to see it, but I mean, you understand it too. Guy playing his last game, and now Raymar Ferrer checks into the game, and everybody's been in. Cameron Lomax as well. Grade 11 in for these Mariners. Everybody gonna see the floor at TD Station. You love to see it. And Jean-Paul Pardon checks back in. And Craig gets that roll. 90-49. You think probably Miguel Escagnac gonna check back in for the shooter? Yep. And he's gonna get a hand and a big hug from his coach. Penetration knocked away nicely inside there. It's a small lineup. Escagnac. Miguel Escagnac, the senior, knocks in the baseline jumper and a big smile from his coach. All the seniors on the board. And there's an and one. Boudreau going back to the line for a free throw. So we'll salute the seniors here, as we said, from Ecole Sainte-Anne. Boudreau, Lucas Hayes, Sam Gaudette, Simon Lozier, and Jean-Paul Pardon, the grade 12s. But coming back, how'd you like to have this lineup coming back? Mike Murphy, Lacroix, Desaulniers, Claire, Denis, Eric LeBlanc. Not bad. Caleb Boudreau as well. Grade 10 we haven't seen much of today, but how about that? It's a pretty good lineup, ESA. Be excited for next year. And another, Caleb Boudreau gets 2 to go. Pardon me, I was doing, yeah, that was, pardon me, that's Cameron Lomax, excuse me. Good grief. Get the guy's name right. There's a deep three from Noah Boudreau. So yeah, Cam Lomax, Miguel Escagnac get on the board late. You love to see it. The guys that don't get a lot of time. Oh, get shut down there on the baseline. This time to Lomax. Simon Lozier. They're gonna pop another 3 from the wing. No good. Rebound from Aiden Jones. They're just gonna eat it. Oh, almost. Raymar Ferrer almost got his shot to go as well. They almost got everybody a bucket. That would have been almost too much to ask for here for the Mariners. And now ESA will dribble it out. And Fundy, they're going to celebrate. And it's just a tough one. You see the ESA guys. They want to be good sports and shake hands, but it's a rough, rough ride losing this way in your final game and celebrating for the second time. 3 years. Fundy High, the Mariners float to the top of the AA Boys Division, NBIAA 23-24, with a dominant performance in a 95-54 victory here at TD Station. My name's Dave Tingley, fans. I've been with you through the whole weekend. Whether you've watched 1 game or 6, I'm happy you've stuck with us. It's been a lot of fun. This board of directors, this committee, tournament committee, organizing committee, the TD Station put on a absolutely marvelous tournament, as they always do. I thank them for letting me do this. I'll stay with you here through the player of the game presentations. I mean, it's a tough one to pick if you're probably Noah Boudreau for École Sainte-Anne. I wouldn't argue too much with Charles Denis, the defense that he played. But yeah, just a tough beat for these Castars, and their sportsmanship's high here late. They are, you can see they're just so down about just having their worst game. It got to be their worst game of the year at the worst possible time. Then we'll run through the final stats. Fritz Cantero finished with 37 points. He didn't get to his rebounding. Actually, that's got to be a misprint. Scott Levitt is staying on 9 rebounds. Yeah, and Boudreau, he finished with 23. Really the only option. 8 boards as well. Tom Lacroix, the All-Star, struggled. 10 points on 3 of 8. Boudreau put up 23, but yeah. I mean, Fritz. How'd you like this line? 15 for 23 from the field. 8 rebounds. I think he got more than that, because I know Jack Levitt had a double-double. 37 points, 5 assists. Shows his 1 turnover. He had a couple more than that, but about as perfect a performance. Made the ESA defense look like they were on the Fritz. Did Fritz. Great stuff. A fun way to end watching a performance like that from a really good grade 11 kid. So congratulations to all the winners this weekend, fans, and thanks for joining us. And I am signing off.
Quelques joueurs, s'il vous plaît. Final 12, chairperson David Shields will now present the game ball to the coach of the AA